Wow, first of all, I am really honored to be here, okay? And when we received the invitation, it made me so happy, and I just wanted you to know what a privilege it is to be in your company and to be able to celebrate your success today. So to Lindia, thank you for your leadership of this amazing organization. To Lauren, to all the board members, thank you for all you give of your time and your energy. To the donors who make so much possible, we say thank you. To the employers, we say thank you. To the incredible staff and team here at Pine Street Inn. I know that the team here is so proud of these graduates, and also graduates, aren't we so proud of this team and what they do every day for so many people? It's awesome. I also want to thank some real champions, and it takes people across government to make sure we have the right policies in place. And you've got a great champion and chair of House Ways and Means, Aaron Michaelwitz, who's here this morning. We thank him. We thank Boston City Councilor John Fitzgerald. We thank also, we just had what's called a cabinet meeting. So on Fridays, typically, I get together with my team and we debrief about what's happening. And we just came hot from a cabinet meeting, and I'm grateful to my colleagues and partners. We have, for the first time in the state, a Secretariat of Housing and Livable Communities. And Ed, thank you for being here. Ed Augustus, he and his team really worked hard to make housing the focal point of our administration. It's the #1 priority for our administration. And we also have, and I want you to know, for that legislation, we worked very closely with Linda and the team, okay, about the kinds of things that we need to see happen, including a lot of supportive housing. The other person who I'm bringing today is our Secretary of Labor and Workforce Development. Where are you, Lauren? All right. Lauren's got a whole workforce skills cabinet, okay? So we're working together across the administration to think about how we can better serve up the resources, right, that will help plug people in and get them the training and the programming that they need. And you know who's part of that workforce skills cabinet? A woman who used to run one of our great employers here, Boston Medical Center. Well, now she is our Secretary of Health and Human Services, Kate Walsh. So she's part of that team. Yeah. It's a good group. It's a good group. Look, I just want to extend heartfelt congratulations to all of you graduates. I understand how much, though, nobody's walked exactly in the other person's shoes, okay? So I want to acknowledge that, but I also want to say that one can imagine all that you have gone through, all that you have endured, what you've had to invest in terms of time, energy, strength, resilience, a lot of people telling you no, a lot of people doubting you, your own self-doubts, a lot of things getting in the way, and yet here you are today, graduating. It's awesome. And this truly is, one of the things I get to do as governor, I get invited to a lot of commencements and graduations this time of year. I got to tell you that this graduation ceremony is truly a graduation like no other. The joy and the pride in this room is palpable. And you are all an inspiration. You know, sometimes they ask people like me to come to say some inspiring words. That's not what this is about. You guys are the inspiration. You inspire all of us. You give us hope. And it's our job to make sure that we applaud you for that we recognize you for that, and that we endeavor each day to find the ones coming behind you, right, who we can bring along and ensure that they have the bright future that you all have. No, it's, and I don't mean any disrespect. I had to wear my Celtics gear because I'm wearing Celtics gear. I got my sneakers. Normally I dress maybe a little bit more, but you understand, right? And I've worn Celtics gear every single day the last week, so I'm not gonna mess with this now. So, Kate, you watched that? Okay. Keep your robe on. So in this season of basketball, I just want to say something. And I was a basketball player. I'm a shrimp. I was a point guard, obviously. You know, we don't start on the same baseline. That's what people need to understand. We don't come into this world all on the same baseline. We don't. And that's why when we think about and we talk about resources, you know, I know that folks need more than housing. They need health care. They need mental health counseling. They need trauma-informed care. They need education. They need an ability to access education by making it affordable. And yeah, we're really proud to be in administration working with the legislature to make community college free to anybody 25 and over. People need careers and job skills and livable wages. We need equity. We need equity. And that's what Pine Street Inn is all about. It brings together all of those essential things. That's how we end homelessness. Because no one succeeds on their own. No one succeeds on their own. I know I'm lucky that I am where I am. You know, my dad left when I was about 10. My mom raised the 5 of us on her own. She had 5 kids, 10 and under. And were it not for my grandparents, were it not for friends and neighbors who dropped off trash bags of clothes, donated a car to us one year, you know, I wouldn't be where I am. So I think it's important for people to always remember that. You know, we're not all starting from the same baseline, and things happen along the way. I also think it's important, as we celebrate you, to recognize and tell you how important it is what you are doing and what you're going to do. Because these businesses, these employers, we in Massachusetts, we need you. We need your work, we need your skill, we need your resilience, and we need people like you who are committed to learning and growth. As Dr. King once said, work that serves humanity and is for the building of humanity. It has dignity and it has worth. All labor has dignity. So let's not ever forget that truth. To me, my message today as I absorb all the joy and pride in this tent, understand that success, this success, is what defines you and your future. What you've done to get here today. That's who you are. And don't ever forget, no matter what comes next, because there will be ups and there are sure to be downs. There always are. It's life. Just never forget that essential core part of you. and hold fast to that. Hold tight to that, and make sure you always find a way to see through to that each day, especially when it's hard. The other thing, you know, there's some family out here, there's some friends, and I know you appreciate support you've received. I also know that unlike some graduations, there may not be as many family members. But you have your community. You guys built your community. We make our communities. We also make our families. And draw upon that well of strength and community that you have with one another. So here's to you all. Here's to allowing us to end the week on such an inspiring and hopeful note. You represent the very best, and I mean this, the very best of what is possible in Massachusetts and in this country. And as KG once said on the floor of the TD Garden, anything is possible. Congratulations to the class of 2024. God bless all of you.